so fight's on?
Yeah, fight's on.
So AWACS tells me I'm being tailed. I spot the SU-25. I do a roll to my left. Now, I presume my performance is maybe better in the turn, so I keep an even level turn to start with.
And I'm gonna say, oh well, I need to cut into him now.
Oh, and your turn radius is a lot tighter than I thought it was going to be. That looks like you're actually in my... Is that a gun solution yet? No.
No, I'm pulling max angle of attack right now. I forgot to throttle up.
Looks like I can afford to load a little bit. Are you in a low yo-yo?
Yeah.
So I see that. I probably do a slightly lower my nose. You look like you're actually getting a pretty decent position.
Now you're frozen on my screen, so I'm not gaining any advantage right now.
I'm gonna try to do yeah, definitely the same. I'm gonna try the spiff, whatever you call it, following or the biffing.
Let's try.
The difference that makes. I mean, that's me with the biffing on.
What the fuck? That's amazing.
Although I am losing a lot of energy. Gotta unload a little bit. Yeah, so that's the nozzles at 40 degrees. It's just under half, over half.
God,
way.
okay.
So I'm pushing the
up,
I'll push the
down.
Okay, so I'm unbiffed. If that's even a phrase we can use.
It is VIF. It's vectoring in forward flight.
Ah, okay. So, okay. Holding steady 240-ish knots.
I'm doing high yo-yos to try and cut.
Really trying, yeah. Just maintaining the turn. I can't quite make it, so I'm gonna try the biffing again. Just a little bit of it.
Yeah, you have much better aspect right now.
Just tapping the biff.
No!
It's a maneuver kill. So we
got to do that last time.
Full fight this time, or is it turn test still? Or you want to start with a turn test and then do a full fight after?
You can try to do the turn test. Fight. Let's just do the fight. And then...
Okay. Let's give that a go.
And first time I'll try to do like minimum radius, like try to cut into your radius, and the next fight I'll try to cut into your cut with rate.
Yeah. Sure. You want to try and cut into the radius? I mean, this is a
I'm trying to drop as much speed, and you can see if it can force an overshoot. And
sure.
if I have to like realize that what you're doing.
Sure. Okay. We can give that a go. Let me know when you're ready. We're gonna break left into the water just to help our performance for the computer.
Okay.
Sure.
Check tank gone. All right.
We're gonna do a low yo-yo because, as we found last time, that really didn't work. Make sure my master arm was on. Missiles on cool. How are we doing on that turn? Losing a lot of altitude to keep this up. Speed's bleeding pretty rapidly.
Right, I need to cut the radius.
But you look like you were actually... Yeah, looks like I might be able to... I might try the spiff.
I'm at 30 angles of a 30 AOE right now. I'm pulling as hard as I can. Any harder I stall out. Speed, I'm out of speed. I have to relax the turn now.
Me too. I'm at 190 knots. I'm doing a low yo-yo to increase my speed.
I'm gonna extend a little.
Sure.
Alright.
She doesn't like ditch on out.
I messed up. I pulled too much.
But were you pulling the full 30?
I pulled all the way to stall by mistake. Excellent. You spawned. This time.
Keep my speed high. Have you got a shot out of curiosity? No.
No. I'm already pulling at maximum angle of attack.
I am losing speed. I need to unload a little bit. I am actually maintaining a good 250 knots.
So I've relaxed my stick a little.
I'm at 15 degrees AOA. What are you at? 30-ish? 25?
I'm at 20 bang on 20 because I can't. I'm waiting for more speed to build up.
I'm perpendicular to you now.
I think you're slightly outturning me, like very slightly.
Yeah.
You're moving away from my cockpit, so I have to pull hard.
To unload a little bit to keep this up. Careful you don't hit the watermiller.
So yeah, this is. I'm gonna quick emergency afterburners.
You can try to outrun me. I mean, this thing was pretty quick. I am now officially on U6, and if I had tone, this would be a launch. But my acceleration, look, once I'm level, my acceleration is phenomenal. I went from 200 to what, like 400 in a few seconds. Not as fast as the MiG-21, but
I'm at 900.
That's kilometers. I'm at 430 knots and increasing. What I can't do is follow you up, I don't think. Yeah, 450 knots. 450 knots is my full follow. The crazy thing is, though, you could not. I mean, if this was the F5, you could outrun the missile. Like, you could outrun the pacing, but I'm still close enough to do the missile, I think. And if I go
You can try for a shot.
I think you might defeat that just based on the.
That's not tracking.
I've caught up to you.
That's because I'm nose down.
Careful, don't stall this thing in the loop. Do I do a vertical loop tighter than you? Maybe?
Yeah, of course. Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely pull the vertical loop a little bit tighter. But I can't sustain this because my second attempt, I'm at 200, 280, 260, tone. Two vertical loops. Within 200 meters of you. Or came within 200 meters of you.
You're still in firing range, I believe.
Yes, I believe I am.
So I'm gonna realize that, oh god, I'm gonna have to brake turn into now. So that's my brake turn.
I'm trying for guns.
Wow, look at that thing go. This is maximum rate turn, dude. No, not yet, but almost.
I mean, this is bleeding a lot of my speed, although I can sustain this a little bit longer than you, I think. Also, I suspect what's your fuel state?
It's at 2,000. I haven't burned a single. Do I have unlimited fuel?
No. You start out at 3.5 or 4. That's the starting fuel. You burn 2,000.
That looks like a guns. Very soon.
Not yet. No, I can't keep this up. Your sheer power. I need to unload and go into lag. I might even hit the ground. Oh, I just avoided the ground. Yeah, I have to unload. I can't keep this up.
You can't keep that up.
No, I can't keep that up. I can keep going to lag.
Yeah, that's just thrust advantage to me because I'm just holding a 500 kilometer an hour turn.
I can't pull that tight. Not at this speed. So I have to go into like pursuit again, unload, go out.
And then I realize you're unloading, so I unload too.
Yeah. So this is... It's a question of who messes up first. But I think I've got a shot now, but now if you afterburn away, this is a missile kill probably, but not a gun kill.
I believe, yeah.
Okay. Actually, so the MiG and Harrier fight is a lot closer than I expected.
You just have to pull a very good. Well, first of all, the MiG cannot absolutely mess up and pull like say above like the stall, which is what 35 angle of attack. I think if you want to really pull hard into the Harrier, you need to pull at least 30, 32, and that's expensive, really expensive. I want to try it now. 33. Oh no, I overextended that.
I tried to do the nozzles, but it gave me a warning. I don't know the system's well enough to actually try.
So I overpulled there, so I stalled. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Ready? Braking left. Fight's on. So I'm starting with a level turn. I can see. Presumably you have an easy solution here.
Yeah, it's easy.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into a low yo-yo. Pulling pretty tight now. Am I breaking the? Am I breaking a solution?
I still have launch authorization, dude.
Okay, so we're gonna try the Debrief now.
So now.
I've lost you. Are you below me? Presumably. Hello?
I'm above you, dude.
Oh, I see you. Did I break into your turn?
Yep.
So with the Debrief I managed to do it?
Yes, you did. So like I'm not doing high yo-yos.
I'm actually trying
My
to...
brakes out? It's not, it's out.
Well, I don't know how long I can sustain this. Just keep... One shot. I'm gonna unload since you took the opportunity to actually climb. A little bit of nozzle, 20 degrees of nozzle. Stall. I'm really surprised I can stay inside your turn like that. That is quite amazing.
Yeah, you're cutting a lot of radius. I can't follow into that.
Really?
No, that's definitely way beyond my.
Solution there? Any solution?
No.
I thought you have a wind, maybe a 2 second.
No.
Or even a second of gun?
Maybe if I used that was a gun. I could use missiles and I could probably get that.
With HMCS you would, but I mean like if it's just on
No, I'm gonna. All right, then I'll use bore sight only. Solution. Gun. No guns. That's just the.
I'm now with the vector. I'm putting the Debrief on. Still?
No, I yo-yoed up.
Is it because it's too tight?
It's very tight. Yeah, I can't pull up.
Okay. So I'm just gonna unload.
Look, I think I've got an idea, right?
Okay, what's up?
So I'm gonna pull the other way when you pull left. Maybe if you can't see it. So I'm now on yours.
Yeah, I can see you. So you want to pull the other way?
Yeah, pull the other way. Go. Turn right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see you guys try to turn right.
I can't keep this up.
Are you nose on? I am.
Yeah, nose on.
Okay. So that's the first row. I'm surprised. Yeah, I think I can always get a shot on you, but I'll eventually overshoot. Like, I think I've got a shot now.
It's a head-on. It's like guns. That's a hit. And bailing out. So, impressions of the Harrier versus the MiG-21 versus the SU-27 versus the
SU-25. 25T is a joke. Like, you're not gonna win.
Yeah, if you bump into one of those, that's end game for the other guy.
It's a free kill.
That's a free kill.
Like,
well, assuming you can take him down, because I know the AIM-9s don't. I mean the frog.
You didn't even give me missiles.
Yeah, I know, but like I mean, given the fact that I outturned it within.
I was
like,
running as light as possible as well. Like, there's nothing on the pylons, so.
Yeah, I think with the gun kill with the Harrier maybe definitely, but the AIM-9s might not actually kill you. I've seen the Frogfoot shrug off the AIM-9s before. Like the
21 Biz.
The Biz
21 was
that was
surprising.
I mean, the surprising things was the MiG-21 surprised me that actually at what is it 25 AOA instead of 30 AOA, it was turning with the full power. You could turn.
No, 28 actually. It was I was turning as maximum recommended angle of attack. I think I could pull up to like 32 safely. But that really requires your one eye on the angle of attack and one eye on the plane.
And you wouldn't do that near the ground. That would be suicide. Like you'd probably.
It is suicide. In fact, I did way too much trying to get that extra bit of turn rate.
Yeah. So on the.
And then it drops the speed. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, you had the thrust, so you could afford to lose a little bit of speed because if you unloaded, your acceleration would be sufficient.
No, not at those speeds. Like if I drop down to like 300 kilometers an hour, it takes quite a long time. So. Maybe if I've flown the Biz correctly, like even better than I did then, I might have been able to turn harder.
But with the Harrier, I mean, when it unloads, like you know, when I do the vectoring, if you unloaded for a second and I unloaded for a second, the difference is huge because it goes up to 400, from 250 to 400 in about 8 seconds, 9 seconds. And it goes
the MiG-21 from 300 to 800. This takes about 30. Yeah. 10 seconds at full afterburner.
I mean, so we're looking for snapshots, but for both aircraft, snapshots.
Snapshots, yeah, easily. SU-27 is it's not a competition. It could kill you anytime, anyway.
But is it like?
No surprise.
Is it defendable? Is it defendable? Could the Harrier, from your point of view, because I couldn't see so well. Because remember when we were doing the turn near the ground, you had to go up and down. You had to keep going high, low yo-yos.
Yeah, well, in the 27 it's the same, except more exaggerated. So better throttle control, I suppose, might help. Staying in the turn rate band would also help better. I flew too fast often, so I had to keep bring out the brakes. But if I flew that well, like say at 100, 800 kilometers an hour, I think I can rate the 9G turn and just kill you whenever, easily.
Just on board, just pull the nose, get a snapshot.
Just pull the nose. No, I'm pretty sure I can just get the snapshot as well. If I tried for it.
Yeah, I think the MiG-29 would be very similar. The only defense I think with the MiG-29 would be to try and delay.
Just don't be there where the MiG-29s are. It's like standard stuff.
The advantage against the MiG-29 and the SU-20, well, not so much SU-27, but you beat them on fuel. The MiG-29 especially, if it afterburns, it's got 3 minutes of fuel. So if you force the fight and you drag it out, you may be just able to survive on time. You're racing against the clock. I don't know if I could do it with the SU-27. I don't think you were burning very much in that dogfight.
No, I wasn't. I went up in the vertical. It dropped back to military power to lower the speed again because I keep going far too fast and I couldn't rate the turn.
The other thing I think maybe the other defense for Harrier would be to, if we're in a turn, is to switch the turn, vector, roll into the other direction and try and lose sight. Just try and visually lose sight of the SU-27. that would be the
That's
only real
that.
defense I can think of.
Right. One thing you need to do though is whenever my nose looks sort of on, especially for the SU-27, you need to be popping flares. That's another thing you need to do. Like
I need to
assume
check.
like
I need to check how many flares this thing has. I don't actually know. I
you
think
don't need to like constantly throw it out, but if my nose is hot on you, you have to put out the flares
yeah,
before the missile comes out.
all aspect shot, right? I think that's
Yes.
yeah. I think that's fair. So I think barring the MiG-15, I think that's everything that. Oh, I'm the L-39. Maybe the L-39 might be close, but
Saber. I have the Saber.
no. I think
But
I think it's convincing that if you bump against a proper superiority fighter, I don't think you have much of a chance. I think that's probably.
I mean, that's not really surprising.
I expected the results to be a little bit not necessarily one-sided, but
Like I
certainly-
feel like I could possibly win with the MiG-21 if I think of it through, if I flew it better.
Yeah, I think maybe. Well, maybe it's close. I think it's 50-50. Maybe not. Maybe it's like 60-40 in favor of the Harrier. Because I think when we did the MiG-21 test, we didn't do the vectoring. I don't think. I think if
We
we
didn't?
did a little bit, no, I don't think we did. I think if I put in 20
If you vectored,
yeah,
How much G's did you pull in vectoring?
I didn't check. Probably it's not that many because my speed's very low. I'm only doing when I'm vectoring 250 knots, which is pretty slow.
It's very hard to.
Hmm?
Very hard to stay nose on when you start vectoring.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you just saw a snap by my nose, like you have turn right out of nowhere and just fly past.
Yeah, I mean that could be one thing you could do is to, if you're in a constant turn, just suddenly pull the vector out of nowhere in a sustained regular turn, bleed the speed, do a Top Gun maneuver, roll over the other way, and run. That could be the maneuver to use. We'd have to see. I want to see this in the Cold War server because I think in a WVR environment this could be quite a fun plane to fly. Yeah, probably on the blue side. This against MiG-21's certainly close. It's probably
I just feel like I could have flown the MiG-21 better.
Well, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect.
And if you'd given me R3Rs, it'd make the flight a lot easier for me.
Good. I think that covers all the bases. Is there anything else I'm missing? Now that we've done the.
No,
No, I think that's it. So
I think
I'm gonna cut that there. I think.